Hey, everybody. I'm here at Day Trotter, and I want to thank everybody who's helping here. What a beautiful place to come to. We're on the banks of my favorite river in the world, which is the beautiful Mississippi River that pours so much water down to the Gulf Coast, and it comes out so beautiful and muddy down there by New Orleans. And we stayed last night at a hotel, a casino hotel, and it was... It's kind of what you do on the road. You look at Priceline and get somebody who's everybody loves, and the slot machines go over and over and over, and I did the same song out of Reno, Nevada. She lives in a trailer on the outskirts of Reno, plays quarter slots in the locals casino, and every round it goes higher, she sings Soldiers of the Cross. She got a drink in one hand, coins in the other. They drop in the slot, one after another. And every round, it goes higher, she sings Soldiers of the Cross. Oh, when was it? 48, 49. She was a girl on the Hill County line in a church with no screens. She waved a paper fan. She sang Soldiers of the Cross. She needs lights and she needs action. She needs change for a 10. She needs camels, please. Good Lord, she needs gin. And every round, it goes higher, she sings Soldiers of the Cross. Or she lives in a trailer, outskirts of Reno, plays quarter slots in the locals casino. And every round, it goes higher, she sings Soldiers of the Cross. She sings, we are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. We are climbing Jacob's ladder. She sings Soldiers of the Cross. Well, thanks so much, you out there in Radio Land. I know we've got some listeners listening in the United Kingdom. It's 6:30 right now over there, the end of another beautiful day. And thank you guys for listening over there. Sure am grateful you're doing that. I'm going to do a piece. I grew up in a little bitty town on the prairie in Texas. And I got to say, when we were driving in from Des Moines over here to Davenport, the prairie was so beautiful, all those black fields, most plowed under. They're fallow right now, waiting for the spring planting or the winter planting of wheat. I'm not sure what they do up here, but it was so beautiful. The sky is such a show as you travel through the prairie. But that small town I'm from, they would come in and they would, back in a long time ago, they would recruit these young men. It wasn't women back then, for the army, and they would send them over to Vietnam. And one of those young men I talked to after he'd come out, and he was a mess. But he told me his job was they would drop him down in a hole with a flashlight and a .45, and the things that he did and people tried to do to him were some of the worst things I've heard. He was a quiet young man, too shy to get a date. Enlisted in the infantry, spring of '68. The army taught him how to march. They stuck him on a jet, had him crawling in a tunnel. It was right after Tet, with a flashlight and a .45. Was a long way to go for a boy named Charlie. There was snakes and jungle, there was all kinds of gnarly. There was fighting somebody, everybody called Charlie. Was a mean kind of joke, this Charlie fighting Charlie. Way down in a tunnel where the fallen angels dwell, there's a quiet young man a-crawling into hell. With a flashlight and a 45, Charlie fighting Charlie, trying to survive. Charlie fighting Charlie just to stay alive. He came back home. He drove real fast in a hopped up super sport, 6 speeds of badass. Stoplight dragging, he's the fastest thing around. He's all jacked up, screaming through town, whistling past the graveyard, coming unwound. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, hey, hey, yeah, hey, 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 hey. Then he married a good woman, got a black land farm. They had a little girl, daddy's lucky little charm. A neighbor that served in World War II. He never said much, he's always kind of blue. He's always kind of blue. They'd have a drink or two, Charlie and that old man, same kind of blue. Way down in a tunnel where the fallen angels dwell, there's a quiet young man a-crawling into hell with a flashlight and a 45. Charlie fighting Charlie, trying to survive. Charlie fighting Charlie just to stay alive. Charlie fighting Charlie, trying to survive. Charlie fighting Charlie. He said the only time he ever felt alive was crawling through a tunnel with a loaded 45. Charlie fighting Charlie, trying to survive. It was the only time that he ever felt alive. La 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 Well, thank you so much. Before the sun, before the heat, before we untangle from our sheets, before this summer day unfurls. Pretty world. Before the paper is dropped at the gate, before our coffee, before we are all late, before dreams are lost like midnight pearls. Pretty world, pretty world, pretty roses, pretty smile, morning light, pretty eyes, lazy curls. Pretty world. the traffic before the jets, before the sound of your footsteps fades away like summer girls. Pretty world, pretty world, pretty roses, pretty smile, morning light, pretty eyes, lazy curls. Pretty world, pretty eyes, lazy curls. Hey, some of you guys know a long time ago, I got caught in the middle of somebody else's war. I was down in South America and we was walking around with pals of mine, and somebody had put a bomb on a train, and sure enough, when it went off, it killed the people I was sitting with and came close to killing me. And the reason I'm doing this, I'm trying to do this at all my shows right now, is that horrible mess out in Las Vegas. It just happened. And what I've been saying, what I've seen, and what I am a witness to is that we cannot kill our way out of trouble. That boy that died next to me, the people that did that did not get what they want, and caused a great deal of suffering and grief. How long ago? It's 16 years, every day. Of course I know, of course I know. Forget his face. Of course I don't. It's etched like a crystal vase. These broken fingers, some things don't heal. I can't wake up from a dream when the dream is real. These broken fingers, forget his eyes or his silhouette. Of course I don't, of course I don't forget there are blue eyes, a silhouette. There is a debt, it's a debt I don't forget. These broken fingers, some things don't heal. I can't wake up from a dream when the dream is real. These broken fingers, don't forget, I don't forget. Etched like a crystal vase, I don't forget there is a debt. How long ago? It's 16 years every day. Of course I know, forget his face. Of course I don't. It's etched like a crystal face. These broken fingers, some things don't heal. I can't wake up from a dream when the dream is real. These broken fingers. These broken fingers. Well, I say thanks to everybody. Andrew, thanks for doing what you do. Ian, thank you guys so much. It's great to be here, great to be back on the prairie. I'm going to do one more short piece, and all it says is get home safe. Go in peace. Go in kindness. Go in love. Go in faith. Leave the day behind us. Day is done. Go in grace. Let us go into the dark, not afraid, and not alone. Let us hope by some good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Let us hope by some good pleasure safely to arrive at home. Thank you, guys.